Yeah, we're gonna do some Entropia universe today. It's true. It's about to happen. I'm doing it in a streaming format, and I think that that's amazing. Hopefully, we ain't gonna have any hiccups, or any whatever's. All right, so this is what's gonna go down today, guys. All right, so I'm going on YouTube. I'm looking around. I'm like, who has the best tutorial for all these new players out there? And I keep seeing all these people, but they're talking about the same things over and over and over. Well, I mean, if you keep watching different people doing the same thing over and over, I mean, you got to try to expect the same results, right? So, I mean, I guess it's my turn. Like, might as well. But it this is Entropia Universe. This game is it's a little bit complex. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of stuff like everywhere, and this, that, and the other. All right, so what we have going on right now is we are going to get into a hunt right away. Now, am choosing to go hunt down in the Arcadia Underground. Why? Because I am invested in the Arcadia Underground. We have 1,000 heads worth of ammo, and hopefully, well, we don't really have a lot of ped or Planet Entropia dollars. It's true, we really don't, because, well, I guess my count for the Arcadia Underground deeds is up to 703. Hopefully you guys can see everything okay, but if not, I mean, I'm really sorry. I could try to make it bigger. Let's see if we can do that. Graphics, isn't there a way to do the UI a little bit bigger? Maybe. I don't really remember how to do that. HUD control. Yeah, I think it would be under HUD, right? I don't know. See, I did it once before. I don't remember how to do it. But we got music. We got everything's fine. Tension music. Whoa, we have tension music. Let's put in some tension music. Right. But as you guys can see, you can actually start off with a whole bunch of stuff. Well, actually, you start off with whatever you get and whatever the missions are. Guys, missions came in late to the game. I came in early before missions were even out. So I have a little bit of a different outlook on how to play this game, which is actually, the outlook on the game has never actually changed. That much is true. But guys, like when it comes down to all this stuff right here, you know, you got to try to figure out everything that you have. Chat font size. Oh, cool. Hoff tickering 100 ped. Ooh, interesting stuff. There's so many options, and you know that's just the options for controlling all this other stuff. Let's go ahead and start heading down to the Arcadia Underground. Now, hopefully, my beautiful face don't get in the way of anything important. Now, to get to the Arcadia Underground, you have to go to any teleporter on Arcadia and click up right here, and you go right there. And the only one place that you can actually pick is the Arcadia Underground, and that's pretty much for the opening starting area. Alright, so for you new players that are just wanting to get to know how to actually play, do the tutorials, get past the tutorials, and then go explore. That's going to be your main driving, motivating factor. Now, another thing you might want to need to note is this little button right here. This one right here that keeps flying around. This is your best friend. And here you go. Like, pause the video, take a read at this, and or I can just show you what it's like. All right, so you press the little see it's where it's like lighting up red. You press that, and then you get the edit panel, and that will allow you to basically, I don't know, while this is out, you can, well, you can't do that because only items that can be equipped or carried in your inventory can be mapped onto the desktop or keyboard map, which, to be honest, you can actually throw things right in here. So a best scenario right here is you can take, let's say, I have this weapon right here, and you can throw it right there. You can put it wherever you want. Or you can throw it like right there. So now, whenever I go out, I can press, I guess, 9 and have this baby equipped. Or you can have it as a button down here. You know, it doesn't really matter. So there's that. And hopefully, oh, that just works out in your favor. So what we're going to basically be doing is we're going to be taking out at least this million in universal ammo. We're going to go out for a hunt. Now, I don't really know exactly where to go, but I do know that I want to probably get some decent loot. So I'm thinking maybe if we go down here to Wonderland, I've had some good experience with the Tagalasi there. Tagalasi. One of my actual favorite things to do is actually look down and turn on the closed captioning and see exactly how many words they got wrong. It happens. But guys, if you want to make like buku's amount of money in this game, you're gonna have money to actually invest. I'm sorry, but that's how it works. Now you can work all you want, and that's probably going to help, but when it comes down to working, you can either sweat, trade, or walk around and pick up fruits and stones and stuff like that that drop on the ground randomly, and people will pay you for that. It's free to do, and you know that's about all. You know, sweating and all that stuff, that's free, and then you can sell whatever spoils you get to, you know, fund your next hunt or whatever. So let's see. I want to make sure I got my wonderful face mask on. Yeah, it's all putting that on. And these things right here, the Arcadia Underground deeds, you're gonna want to buy some of those. They're like $8 US a piece, current prices, of course, and Calypso land deeds, which are around just under $200 a piece. They pay out weekly, and the Arcadia Underground deeds pay out daily. And the payouts is not that much, but the more you own, the more you get, right? Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's just go ahead to start shooting this guy. All right, let's see. So I'm using one of my new pistols right here. Now, what basically I'm going to tell you right now, you got to get all your stuff set up to where you can press your buttons and have everything set up to where it's comfortable for you. That's probably really important. If you don't know what's going on, then, you know, important things, and you're basically going to do it through this little system right here to get everything. Now, there's an important button that you have to know is the toggle aim and cursor mode. When you press that, now I play on this side of the keyboard personally. I don't do the WSD. I play on this side of the keyboard, so all my really important stuff is right here. I don't really pay much attention to much of that, but like I said, your toggle aim and cursor mode is a really important button. I don't know where it's at on like a new person's deal and stuff like that, but find it, put it wherever you want it. And what it basically allows you to do is, oh my gosh, woo! What it basically allows you to do is you can go into a mouse mode, which you can go ahead and like press on whatever you want, blah blah blah. You know, press on whatever you want. And then if you go back into the other mode, let's say we pick our weapon, and then you're able to move around with your mouse and stuff like that. So you toggle in between those two things, and it makes things a whole lot easier. And it looks like we are finished. And also, ooh, $3.38. Now, I like to just go ahead and call it out in dollars and cents, even though technically that was 33 cents and an eighth of a penny. Yeah, I know. It's not that weird because, I mean, Planet Entropia dollars is 1/10 of a US dollar. And I mean that has not changed since I started playing. So there you go. But for all sakes of arguments, a dollar's a dollar no matter where you're at in the world or the universe, Entropia universe. Now, I've actually taken a look. See, all right. So the game is called Entropia Universe, and you have planet partners such as Planet Calypso, Rocktropia, Moria, Cyrene, Arcadia, Next Island. You have all those different planet partners. So, I mean, technically it's all under the same game. But there's different developers on each one of these planets. Now, if you're like a hardcore, like Planet Calypso, I mean, there you go. Right there. There you have it. Planet Calypso. If not, you know, you could go wherever you want. I mean, like, if I'm not mistaken, Arcadia's own by people in Asia. Planet Calypso is owned by Sweden. Rocktropia is owned by Never Die, America. And I'm sorry about the other planets. I'm sorry, but I don't really know too much of y'all's history. My bad. I will try to learn it at some later date. Now, everybody's wanting to learn how to make money on Entropia. Well, I just made $1.70 and 56 cents in different various types of loot. Now, like I said, it's 1/10 of a US dollar, so take it how it is. Now, I like this game mostly because, well, it's a real cash economy. I mean, let's just be real. It is a real cash economy, and that's unlike any game I have ever actually seen before. All right, can we start shooting you? Yes, we can. Hunting, mining, crafting, do that for fun. If you want to invest, buy a shop. Buy items to sell in those shops. Hunting, mining, and crafting, you're going to experience a lot of risk in that if you're trying to make money. You're going to get returns, but you're going to lose money in the process. Like, let's just say, put in $1,000, you probably get like $900 back. But that's through like one cycle and stuff like that. I mean, it all depends if you're playing within your skill level, if you're playing Echo or not, if you know what you're doing. You can't just run out here like, say, with we're gonna bring this little item up right here, a Kachakuchi honor, which is 79 ped worth of durability. For swords, it's a sword. It is a nice sword. Oh, looks like we gotta stop shooting. And $47.44, 83 cents, and $2.50 right there. We just globaled. Oh yeah, for 50 ped, for 50 Planet Entropia dollars. That's $5, man. That's $5 US. So yo, yay me, right? All right, let's see who we hitting first, or who we hitting next, and we're going to continue with Kachakuchi Honor and my little thought process on that. Please tell me I didn't hit him. Please tell me I didn't hit him. That was a provider. Those things hurt. Get closer. Get closer. Get closer. Get closer. There we go. All right, so like I was saying, if you're going to be playing smart, you're going to be playing within limited weapons, which are basically any weapon that will allow you a learning period on damage and hit. If it says yes, you're within the learning period and you're doing good. You're getting skills, extra skills, because it's a learning period. And if you're doing that, your odds of loot are actually going to be a little bit more increased than anything else. But once this item breaks, because it has an L in parentheses in it, the item breaks, you can't replace it, you can't repair it. Well, you can replace it, but you can't repair it. So, that being said, the Kachakuchi Honor. This has no learning period damage, no learning period hit. It is what it is. And look at this. When it says the damage period intervals, well, let's just go ahead and explain that to you. Anyone can use this. You can be straight up new to the game, grab one of these, and you can start doing damage to anything that can be damaged by it. And you're going to be doing 16.5 through 56 damage per swing. And that thing costs a lot. It's unlimited, so it can be repaired. But let's just go into this just a second. $2.05 and 58 cents. Yo, go into that. If you're using a weapon like that with the damage interval right there like it is, you're kind of losing out on efficiency. Efficiency counts whenever you're attacking anything. Efficiency counts because you're going to hit a little bit slower and lower every so often, but that counts. That counts in the old. Okay, let's go. Get closer, get closer. Now, if you are actually not hitting something, you're not losing ammo. I don't know when they threw that in, but I think it's perfect for all those people that like to just randomly shoot things, no durability or anything like that. But again, if you're playing with the Kachakuchi Honor, it's not exactly economical. It really isn't, and we're really gonna have to actually watch the way our damage rolls, because these things are not gonna play around with me. It's an old, so now when you go through like stuff like the auction house and stuff like that, I'll tell you the place with the best auction house is probably going to be Plant Calypso, but you can access any auction house from any auction house on any planet, if you get what I'm saying. So if I'm over here at Arcadia, I can actually buy things from Calypso and have it shipped for an extra fee wherever I'm at, or I can just get it delivered right to my terminal. What are we doing? We are too busy talking and not enough pew pew. Let's get that pew pew down. Alright, hopefully this is going to do some damage. We got to really watch how he's hitting us. It's true. Alright, so that being said, you also got mining and stuff like that. If you're a new player, all the gear that you're going to be getting should come from the trade terminal. There's a lot of people that say, don't worry about wearing armor, just run around naked, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Anything that keeps you from dying is probably good. Every time you get hit, there's a chance you're gonna get an evade skill. You don't have to die. You can wear a little bit of armor, but don't let the armor fool you. If you're not supposed to be fighting something, don't fight it. Like, seriously. Just because you got some really high powerful armor doesn't mean you should be going out fighting these high powerful things. And that being said, ooh, $10.20, $4.49, and 10 lovely, lovely mini pennies. Let's go, yo. That's awesome. So far, we've been doing pretty phantasmal on this run. Phantasmal? That doesn't really sound good. But actually, we've been doing great on this run. And we're going to go after this mature... You know what? I'll just pull you with this. And that's also another thing. Different guns have different ranges. So pistols usually have a shorter range. Rifles have a longer range. Speaking of longer range and stuff like that, like I said, let's take a Marber Bravo type plasma annihilator. It's a plasma rifle, but it has no learning period, damage, or hit. Again, why would you use this? Well, actually, you should use this, and everyone should really have one, especially if you're around a whole bunch of mobs that have a very high aggro range. So you can actually be really far away, like really far away. You can knock a scope on this baby, and you can shoot something from a mile away. And then they come running towards you. Then you switch over to weapons that can actually take them out. That way you don't have to worry about the whole big old aggro group of all the red mobs that are surrounding it. You get one coming straight to you from, like, say, a Marber Bravo, because those things have a really good range. So one shot doesn't hurt nobody. Now, one thing I really got to say, though, and this, I know we're really going over a lot of hunting right now. Ooh, 59 cents. Ah! Ooh, that was cool. Ah! Look, guys. Ooh, actually, it pinged over to another $1.40. Look at us go, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and grab this young. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and show you. We're going to get this one from all the way over here. Boom. And it's going to take him a little bit to get over here. But can you actually tell on the little mini-map up in the upper right-hand corner exactly which mob is coming towards me? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Alright, let's see. We're going to go ahead and switch back over to the pistol. And there we go. It looks like we should probably heal up a little bit more. Now, there is a whole bunch of weapons, a whole bunch of items, and a whole bunch of stuff that you, like... The trade terminal. The trade terminal is where you're going to get anything if you're new. If you're new, you're going to get it from there. If not, I mean, you probably got a pretty good idea if you've been playing this for a while. You got a good idea of what's going on. But do you really know all the ins and outs? Do I really know all the ins and outs? Probably not. I mean, I've been gone for quite a while. But the fact of the matter is missions. When you go out and get missions, get all the missions that you can. However, when it comes out to what it comes out to, you get to decide where you go, when you want to go there, how you want to play. Just try to play the best way you can. Just because you're using a weapon that has a whole bunch of stuff to it, you know. Let's see. Let's just show you what I'm using right now. An Oppen PL10 or P10, and it's a pistol. It's a handgun, and I'm using it to get my skill up. You know. Ooh, what do we got here? What do we got here? $24 right there, my friends. It looks like this run has been fantastic so far. I don't really want to do an old right now. I want to try to see if I can get... Yeah, let's get this young. Look how close we have to get with the pistol. There we go. There we go. So, as it stands right now, I got a learning period hit for this thing. But I don't have a learning period damage anymore. So what that basically means is I've maxed out on the damage. So my interval is 21.5, and the max damage it'll do is 43. Now, as you can see right here, it says 21.5 on the other side. That means I've maxed out this weapon. This weapon is good for me. I can go out and use this weapon whenever I want, and it's going to be max damage and stuff like that. But it's still not in the max hit range, as you can see, because we've got the range 29.0, but the actual gun can't have a max of 29.7. So you kind of get the idea of what's going on right there. And this happens with all weapons, even down to the smallest limited weapon that you get out of the trade terminal. So keep that in mind. And once, 55 cents and $1.71. Once you max out your trade terminal weapons, it might be time to start looking around to whatever is next that says yes on the learning period damage, yes on the learning period hit, and that's the weapon that you're going to want to grab and use until you are learned on it. Once you have learned it on it, you can go up to the next weapon, then the next weapon, then the next weapon. Now, I've heard some people give some rather bad advice on the different various weapons and stuff like that, such as, oh, you don't need to do melee weapons at all, it's a waste of money. Excuse me? No, it's not, because if you're not doing melee weapons, you're not getting the actual strength skill and stuff like that. Strength skill actually allows you to carry more, and every single time you get a lot of skill ups that go up and up and up and up, you get more stamina, which is more hit points. So the more skills you get in anything, you're becoming a better player. The more hit points you have, come on, it's obvious. Everybody wants more hit points. But you have to have a lot of skills to be able to even get an extra hit point here and there. If you balance out every single weapon type, you're going to get more skills and more skills in the right way. So don't hesitate to use melee weapons. Now, the thing is with melee weapons, I have to tell you this right here and right now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and switch over to our Khorium Ice Dagger. Now, here's the thing with the Khorium Ice Dagger. Right now, it's within my level range for skill, period, damage, and hit. Now, granted, I'm within 14.9 out of 29.8. That's what I'm at. But the weapon does 15.5 and 31 max. We're working on trying to get that maxed out. So yeah, it's within our little bonus right here. So there you have it. Again, you know, I just explained the same thing, but I'm getting skills in short blades. I'm getting skills with strength and all this other stuff. All that adds up. All that adds up, and that makes you a stronger player, allowing you to go after the bigger mobs with the bigger rewards. Remember that. Everyone's sitting there playing like with little pew-pewers And they're like, oh, I'm not winning anything. Guys, no. The big mobs carry the big loots. You have to have the skills to get the big mobs. Granted, you also have to have a little bit of cash. I mean, let's just be real. Put some money in the game or don't put some money in the game, but don't complain about it because it's not meant to be easy. And like, it's not gonna just give everyone money like just like that. However, you can get lucky. You can even get lucky on those baby mobs down at Camp Icarus. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen, guys. You can get lucky on anything. But don't count on luck, guys. Count on skill and how to play the actual game. And as you guys know, it does take money. Oh, geez. This guy, he is not having any of it. But, you know, we're just going to melee him to death. Now I got it on the auto tool so I can... Woo, yeah! Just move my hands around and do whatever. I mean, it is what it is, right? So, let's see. Other than that, you also got mining, which, you know, I haven't really done a lot of mining lately. It's because it's a little bit expensive for me because of the finder I have. And I don't really have much good luck with it, but sometimes whenever I have thrown down a probe here or there, I mean, I do get lucky sometimes, but I mean, I like to primarily be a hunter. It's just me. However, I am primarily an investor. And I'll tell you guys once again, it's all about these Arcadia Underground deeds and the Calypso land deeds. I mean, let's just go there. But, I mean, if I had the money to actually invest in an actual land area, by God, I probably would. But it'd have to be a good one. I'm just going to throw that out there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Arsonist chip. Did we get him? I think we got him. Alright, let's switch over to this. We're just going to shoot on him. I kind of want to back up from him. I feel like he's just not... He's making me mad. He really is. Alright, so all that being said, guys, Entropia Universe is an investment. Okay? It is an investment of your time. It is an investment of your money. But it's fun. Like, we just got $1.22 and $2.60. It's probably breaking even on that on that mob, on that individual fight. We probably broke even of what we put into it and what we actually took out of it. So, I mean, as you can see, we actually got a global. We got like a mini. The loot has been here and there and pretty much everywhere. So, I mean, I feel like we're winning. But I got a good amount of skills, guys. And this much is probably true. And as you can see, I mean, I put in a pretty good, decent amount of time back before even missions were even came out. With missions, if you do your missions, they're gonna give you skills. They just give them to you, and that's great. For the most part, most all missions, you know what they involve? They involve going out and killing whatever the heck you want. Go out and kill whatever you want. Just know that most things, they have different kinds of loot. You know? Some have shopkeepers in their loot. So these things, I think they have like the combat mask. Like America, Poland, Canada. You name it's countries. If you know geography and you know countries, you know what I'm talking about. You can get all those from these things. Find out what you want to loot. Make sure you have the money to go out and do what you want. But play smart. You can't. If you have to. You gotta do a little bit of research, or just go out and have fun. Especially if you're new. I mean, go explore, ask questions. There's a lot of nice people that play this game, and that's never changed. That's never really changed. This game has a tendency to weed out the people that don't have the patience for this game or don't understand it. They're usually the first to go. And then what you're left with is a community that knows what the heck they're doing for the most part. And there's a lot of loot theories out there. There really is. Like I'm of the loot theory. If you put a lot into an individual fight, such as armor, weapon decay, attachments on your weapons, as you can see, I have like a scope with the laser and another laser probably on this gun. I believe that and an amp. There's an amp on this gun. All that goes into the ending result, allowing you to get even more loot. That's just my personal opinion, but I believe it. I really do. I really do. That's why always wear armor. It doesn't matter what kind of armor you have. It can be the pixie stuff. That's fine. But just, if you're gonna play this, try to see if you can't put as much money down in decays and stuff like that, and that way it kind of comes out in the end. I really believe it comes out in the end in a positive light for you. I could be wrong, but you can't tell me that I am, because nobody really knows. It's a trade secret that Mind Art keeps secret. So, I mean, you do what you think you have to do. I'm just saying. But if it's running around naked with just a little starter weapon from the TT, if that's the way you want to play, that's great. I mean, actually, I have an SGA Apollo right here. Stolamate Apollo. A Stolamate Apollo used to be the only weapon you'd find in a trade terminal machine, and it was available to everybody. And then they came out with the SGA event, and I actually managed to get one of these as a drop, or I bought it. I think I got one as a drop, and then I sold it, and then I bought this one. But, I mean, it is what it is. I've actually tiered this baby up twice, and the thing is, I ran around with this thing even though it said not anymore, and I managed to get a lot of skills out of it. Just because you're not within your skill range does not mean you're not going to get skills. And that much is true. So you do you. You do you. But don't get mad whenever you have risked and you have lost, because there is always a risk involved in everything that you do. Now, I will go ahead and say this. If you buy these deeds, it will offset your risk by a lot. But you can't be baby about it. You have to go all in. Like, let's just be real. I got like probably about $6,000 some odd dollars invested in deeds right now. I get paid every day. I get paid every week from those things. It's not much, but I'm telling you, it has actually managed to pay for the fees that come out of the game. Like, I just recently bought another stack of 20 here recently. So now that puts my deed count for Arcadia Underground deeds up to 700. So that's going to be 7 ped a day that I will be making minimum. 7 ped a day. And put in $100 into this game. Put in $10 into this game. If it's like the ped exchange rate, they're going to take a little bit. They really will. Now, you can avoid some of the fees, but you got to be smart about it. If you go into the Entropia Universe webpage, you are able to buy packs of, well, you can buy packs of the strong boxes that you can open up with the keys that they automatically give you, or you can go and get ammo, which is like, I bought $100 in ammo, so that's 1 million universal ammos in the amount range right there. And honestly, it's a good deal. It's a good deal because they don't just give you 1,000 peds worth of ammo. They give you something called HDNA, which is right here. HDNA. I have got to show you guys something about the HDNA. All right, HDNA. It's a DNA nanoassembler that has unique abilities to instantaneously store and clone DNA within a fraction of a second. Each single use enables 1 automatic revival. In other words, if I was to die right now by one of these things, I could rise up. Just rise up. And it's amazing. I mean, an automatic res, and you get 50 of those when you buy $100 in ammo. So I really don't know exactly what the price is, but I'm pretty sure you could get like at least one Planet Entropia dollar per 5, right? I mean, it's completely possible. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people know about it. They really don't. Like, but maybe one of these days, right? Now, everything makes you decay. There's a fee for everything. Like, it's true. There's a fee for everything, but really and truthfully, if you play smart, play wise, you can and invest smart and invest wise. There's no telling what you can pull off in this. Like, no joke, for real. You can do pretty much a lot in this game. And buy random items. You never know. They might go up in price. It's just like any other game with an economy, except for this is real money. Straight up real money. And you can pull that money right back out. That's the beauty of this game. You throw in $5,000. You don't like this game? You can pull that $5,000 right out if you haven't lost all of it. So you still gotta play smart. Like, seriously, this can be a casino if you want it to be, but it's not no casino. This ain't gambling. This requires this. This game requires you to be smart. If you're not smart, you might just lose. But they have actually made it to where it's a little bit harder to lose everything. And I'll just go ahead and show you. It's mostly from whenever they started introducing the shrapnel in the loot. You basically get to cycle that right back through. And it looks like we got 87. This was completely empty whenever I started this hunt. And it's already filling up quite nicely. $87 ped. It's like almost $9 US right there. I think I'm right. It's almost $9 US right there. So, I mean, the sky's the limit. You just gotta know what you're doing. Just be calm, smart, and take it at your own pace. Ooh, it looks like we just got some skills. Yeah, range damage assessment. We're doing good, yeah. And it looks like we just got 70 cents, $2, and 3 pennies. Oh yeah. Now, this game is lit. This game is tight. Like, you gotta know what you're doing. And I've said that, and I'll keep saying that. You gotta know what you're doing. But when it comes down to it, either learn on your own or do as much research as you can. But you can't give up on this. Like, but I would recommend any new player just go ahead and maybe put in 10, 20, 30, 40, 60 bucks. Do it through the Entropia Universe web shop. That way you can get like the starter pack. I'd get the $60 starter pack. Start off with like a nice decent set of armor with some good stuff that comes with it. And that'll get you started. And there's a lot of people running around with that. And I'm pretty sure they like it. I liked it. But I already knew that, well, I mean, whenever I found out about it, whenever I first came back to the game, I was like, well, I really want this. But I know that my skill level is way above this armor anyway. But I just did it for the collectors, the feeling of collecting something, and I thought it was pretty cool, and so I got it. But you have vehicles in this game. Vehicles are really cool. I remember when vehicles were so expensive, I didn't even want a vehicle. I would rather have walked. Like, for real, I would rather have walked. Ooh. More money, more money. Oh, let's go ahead and get healed up before we die, yeah. And speaking of vehicles, let's just take a look. This right here is a Slipner MK1. It's not limited. It's an unlimited Slipner. Someone that actually made some Slipners got lucky when they got this one. Because most of them, when you're crafting them, everything's limited. Everything's going to break down. Like, this is going to break down and not be worth anything one day. It takes a while for vehicles to go down and go down like that, but they do. So, I mean, vehicles are pretty nice to invest in. And if you want to take it to the whole nother level and be a crafter in this game, look, I'm not good at math. If I was to be a crafter, I'd probably lose out hardcore. What I plan on doing is I plan on hunting, and recording it. And maybe I'll get lucky, maybe not. Or, you know, most of my investments are straight into the ownership of the land. Like, that way I can get residuals every day, every week. I mean, it just depends on how you want to play or anything like that. There are some people that don't even actually hunt, mine, or craft. They just sit there and trade between A and B and take a little profit cut in between. That takes some skill. That takes some mathematical skill. And if you got mathematical skill, you can probably pull it off. But as you know, it takes money to make money, guys. So they probably like either been sweating for so long, been picking up all sorts of fruits and all that stuff right there for a while, and then they started just trading and making little small profits here and there, and then they started trading bigger items, and then boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, they're making withdrawals, and then they got money in real life. I mean, it all depends on how you want to do. Oh my God, that hurts so bad. I don't want to die yet. Whew. Oh God, it looks like. Oh God, it's because this one's old. It's a Togolosi, old. And I have no idea what's going to actually say down in the closed captionings when I say Togolosi. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. It's a great, fantastic game. I mean, whenever I got my computer, I was like, I wonder if I still have a character in Entropia, because after a while, they will just delete your character to make room. They'll take all your stuff and they'll give it away, put it on the auction house or whatever. I don't know how they do that. I really don't. But my character was still saved. Thank God. So don't go away. Don't break any laws. Go to prison for 5 years. They might delete your account. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Don't just log in every once in a while. Especially if you have the deeds. You never know. Like there's gonna be some good days. Oh geez, he really does not like me. All right, let's see. We're gonna go ahead and arsonistic chip right there, and allow us to get back up to full life while he takes a little bit of damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, and there we go. Now, unfortunately, any more advice that I have for a new player would probably be make sure you got all your teleporters. Ooh, a little bit more money, yeah. Make sure you have all your teleporters and all that stuff, because it's going to be quite useful for you. And I really would love a global right now. Hey, who wants to see me get global? Let's see if we can make this happen, yeah. All right, we're gonna fire at this old one right here. I think maybe we gonna. I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep using our pistol. Pistol seems like a good plan. And as you can see, we still got a nice buku amount of ammo. It looks like we've went through 100,000 ammo, which is about 100 PED worth of ammo, 100 Planet Entropia dollars worth of ammo. Not shabby, not shabby. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die yet because I want to kill you and get that global. Let's go. All right. I'm going to hit him with this arsonistic chip. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe a little bit more healing. Now, as you can probably see, I'm actually taking a lot more damage than I used to be taking whenever I first started this hunt. Yes? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed it too. And the reason that is because my armor is unlimited. That means it decays. And when unlimited items decay, they lose some of their actual defensive value. That's why probably buying limited armor might do a little bit better and allow you to go through without repairing and stuff like that. Well, you can't repair limited armor. But, I mean, it does cost a nice pretty penny. I might have to start looking into that. There are things that I still have not done that I really should do. But, I mean, I've really just been putting I've been putting all my money towards the deeds for right now, and not really focusing a lot on actual gameplay recently and lately. That's because I want to get a nice daily and weekly income set up to where I really don't have to put money in. I can just live off the land, so to speak, and be able to play that way. I mean, sure. I mean, it might work out. All right, no global, but we did get some more Tagalasi hides, I guess. All right, let's see. Now, like I said, we have been doing a whole lot of hunting right here. So I guess maybe now is the time to do a little bit of mining, maybe. All right. So here you go. Now, we're in Arcadia, and that gives us an extra option of treasure hunting, which is pretty much really expensive because it uses this much universal ammo, and this uses that much, and that uses that much, which is, put it all together, you're going through a lot of ammo. So pretty much now, if I was to do all this, I could get a nice big hit off of something. And we just dropped something right here. There we go. So now we wait, and hopefully we get something good. No resources found. Hey, it happens, guys. Now I don't know the best places to hunt or to mine. I really don't. So we're just gonna do it. All right, looks like we dropped another one. I like to sit around here. Now, I'm getting some experience in treasure sense and treasure sense skill, but we have found nada. Nothing. And, that makes me sad. But sometimes it actually takes a little while to actually get things going. Now, it looks like we only have like 297 times we can actually do this. Watch, like, right here where it says 297. Without doing that, we'll have 595. Without doing that, we can actually drop 1,787 probes for energy matter. And if we just do for ores, there you go. So all this will actually change the amount that you can actually drop and stuff like that. So be advised, on what you're doing. Especially on Arcadia. I think Arcadia is the only place where you can actually treasure hunt. And my skills at treasure hunting is at nothing, really. And I don't think I've been down through this way. A little bit freaked out. Don't know what's this way. But I guess we can sit here and mine until we actually start coming across some bad things. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Now, we have been dropping like quite a few probes here. So hopefully we get something. Now, of course, the skills that you're going to be getting is like intelligence and stuff like that. And mining and stuff like that will actually help you be a better crafter, believe it or not. Crafting will help you be a better miner in some strange way. But man, I am really hoping that we actually get down and dirty. I want a global from mining. I don't think I've had a global from mining in a while. Like I've had a few. I remember my first global for mining was right on the west side of Calypso, like the west side of Port Atlantis in Calypso. Back before they made new Port Atlantis. Yeah, that's a thing. I've seen some iterations of this game that'll blow your mind, yo. Oh man, we're still going through a whole bunch of probes and we ain't getting nothing. But then again, like I said, I'm really low level on this mining thing. It's going to take a lot of probes just to get the skills to be able to dig deeper, or so they say. Oh, it looks like we got 2 deeds right here. Dropping 1 probe, got 2 deeds. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and switch to our resource evacuator. And now we get to see exactly what we got. Now, you can also check right here. This is that deed right there. So we got an ample, which is actually, that's pretty big, yo. That is actually pretty big. And what we got right here? It's still unknown until we actually click on it. Alright, now what we got here? It's a medium. Not too shabby. I think maybe we might have made our money back. I think actually we probably dropped a lot of probes to get that. Oh, we got Solus beans? What? We got soulless. Oh yeah, that's all that there was. All right, so let's see. What was that? 858 and 15. Now, when you're checking for all the markups and stuff like that, please be advised. You got to carry like a refiner right here. Ooh, let's go ahead and move that. Not right there. And we'll put this right here and go ahead and refine that. So that's 13 erdorium ingots, which, as you can see, is pretty much the same price as what it used to be. And some soulless paste. And we had one left over. But as you can see, now you can get a better markup value for the stuff that's refined. If you refine it, it looks better, and you can actually see it's 125%. And I don't really like numbers and stuff like that. I just know what it looks like when it's being traded on the auction house. And that's probably where this stuff's going to end up being. Let's keep going. I want to see if we can get a little bit more. Now, mining is not as exciting as hunting and stuff like that. I mean, that much is true. It takes a lot of bombs. And also, ooh, we got another ample of Zulax stones. Yo, it looks like it's actually treating me pretty good now. Who would have thought, yo? Ample should be around like $15, so boom, right there. Right around $15. Alright. How cool is that, yo? But it is what it is. Like, you can also put amps. It's probably, depending on how much money you want to actually get back, like amps. If I would have amped, those would probably have been globals instead of just what they were if I had an amp. But because my skills are still low with mining, I don't really want to put an amp. I want to go ahead, just drop some bombs, get the skills, and then later on I'll be able to put an amp down, and then we'll be able to do a little bit better and stuff like that. You got to plan ahead. You got to plan things out. It's gonna take money to get the skills. Skills are worth money too. You can take your skills out of, like, chip out and then sell your skills to someone else. That's actually possible. I mean, it's possible. Like, let's go there. It's possible. So anything you do can actually pay you out in the long run. I mean, let's just be real. That's just how it works. And oh my. Alright, let's go ahead and turn around and start heading back the way we came, because I want to go ahead and check everything out. Now, we are going to be dropping all these bombs while we're going down. We should probably drop one. I'm excited because I like this game, and you never know what's going to happen. You could get lucky at any moment. You can get a nice Hall of Fame that could maybe buy you your next car. It can maybe allow you to get a down payment on a house from literally just nothing. Or you can do it slow and steady and buy up those deeds and just wait around. And this game's been around since 2003. Remember what happened in 2008? This game survived it. It's gonna survive the next crash. I can almost guarantee it. Even if like the dollar goes down to nothing, they're gonna find a way to save this game. I'm just saying. Not that that's gonna happen. God, please don't let it happen. But I mean, it is what it is. And oh, look at us. We're not getting anything anymore. And we've been going through a whole mess of probes right here. But hey, as you can see, if you look to the left of my shining face, yo, we've been getting a whole mess of skills. Let's go ahead and drop one more while we can. Alright, we dropped another one. Because, I mean, sometimes whenever you're around something that you actually bomb down on, you actually get a little bit lucky. We'll find out. No resources found. Yeah, that's great. We'll just go ahead and work on this then. Alright, let's see. Check this out. And looks like it's another ample. Yeah, these would have been really nice with an amp. But as you can see, we're getting a little bit of the stuff back that we just lost. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Yeah, we've almost burnt through 100 ped worth right here in just a very short amount of time. But I mean, I'm completely okay with it. I am chill right now. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna put some money in the game and make a nice video, you gotta spend a little bit of money. Am I right? Yeah. Of course I'm right. Gotta hope I'm right. Speaking of all that, if you've made it this far, I thank you. Please drop a like on the video if you haven't done so already. I hope I've helped some people out. Granted, I'm probably gonna have to like maybe learn a little bit more, maybe exude a little bit more next time and all that stuff, and try to teach you guys what I know. This game is really quite amazing. There's, like I said, it weeds out the people that don't understand it really fast, and to the people that really don't understand it, they actually find like, oh, this is a scam. Oh, this is blah blah blah. Obviously, you don't know how the world works, and you really should probably, change your mind on all that, because, dude, it's worked for other people because other people that are smart have done it before, and they're still doing it today. And you gotta learn. You gotta learn. This game is easy and it's hard at the same time. You just gotta learn. And that being said, it's gonna take us forever to dig this out. I'm just gonna throw that out there. It looks like it's a medium. It's gonna take us forever because our skill in extracting this is still low. Because whenever I played, there was only two options: mining and in matter mining. And now we're like doing treasure hunting, which now I'm like a level 3 treasure hunter versus like a level 10 miner and in matter miner. So we're working with some crazy stuff here. So it's gonna take a minute to just dig this stuff out. Get out. But I mean, guys, you do what you gotta do, and this game ain't no scam. You just gotta know what you're doing. Like, let's just be real. And if you lose, you lose. It's a risk that you have to be willing to take. If you're not willing to take it, play low and play slow. You don't have to go out and take some big risk, but if you do, it might be rewarded. You might get a down payment on a car, down payment on a house. Heck, you might even get a house. I mean, it depends on where you live and how much houses cost. I mean, I know the housing market in America is kind of up in the air right now. Like, literally, it's skyrocketing. So I don't know. If you believe in the stock market, if you believe that stock market gonna crash, put your money in here. This survived the last crash, and people were happy because of it. I'm just saying, Bitcoin, I don't know. Maybe one of these days, Bitcoin will be like exchanged here for Planet Entropia dollars. I have no idea what the future holds. I mean, no one really does. It's the future. Am I right? Of course I'm right. I'm always not right sometimes. Jeez, but one thing I am right about, it's going to take forever to get these part of fossil tooths out of the ground. It's only a medium. Like, you see me, I was sucking those amples right on out. And this is a medium. It's taking forever. But we're getting a lot of skills. I cannot complain. Not one bit. But as it stands right now, I mean, this has been a pretty interestingly good hunt. It looks like we got like 91. See, we can just convert that right back into universal ammo. So have we really lost a lot? I don't think so. I think we've actually had a very great run this time around. And that happens sometimes. Sometimes it don't. It just all depends, really. And hopefully you'll have the same luck. I'm not saying that you will, but if you're new, you gotta get into this. This is the game that you probably won't play if you have extra spare money. Some people don't, and I feel really sorry. I used to play this game making $600 a month from Veterans Disability, and I still put money into this game, and that allowed me to get as skilled as I am But it wasn't that much money, and it was no way an amount that you can invest with. It was just, hey, I'm just gonna play this for fun, and I did, and I got a lot of skills. Now I have money to invest. I have all these skills already. Now I can hunt at a higher level and actually get all that money coming right back to me that I spent whenever I was dirt poor. And hey, it takes some long-term planning, but I'm nailing it, guys. I'm nailing it. And this is what it's all about, my friends. All right, so we're going to hit up this trade terminal area right here, and we're going to take a look and see exactly what's been going down. What is this? Oh, is that part of the fossil tooth? It was like nine planet Entropia dollars and stuff. That's cool. It's part of a treasure. I like treasures. Alright, looks like we're here. I'm going to go ahead and see what the damages have been. We're going to go ahead and pay those off. Repairs. Alright, looks like we have incurred 28 ped.65. That is $2.80. Am I right? Is that $2.80? I think that's $2.80 US dollars in repairs. For like an hour. We've been doing this for an hour. It's $2.80. Yeah, I know. Everything costs money though. All right, here we go. Here we go. And let's see what we got. What we got going on right here. Oh, wait, let's go ahead and do that. All right. Ooh. Looks like we got a little bit of extra money right there. Skill pills. This is no big deal. All right, so we got 144 and we got 199. Let's take a look at our universal ammo count. 806. You do the math. You do the math. We started with 1,000. We broke even, yeah. We broke even on the TT value. Right here, my friends. We got some pretty solid markups right here. Take this to the auction house, and we have made a profit, my friends. I feel accomplished. You should too. Drop a like. Share this out with your friends. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter at Lorespade. And until next time, it's been a pleasure, guys. Deuces, right? America. Don't you love it?